fans, Show Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review, and today we're going to be looking at a very special action figure that has a lot of sentimental value to me. It is the 1984 Hooded Cobra Commander, and I am looking for my phone, so hold on. Why do I need my phone? I'm pulling all the information off of yojo.com to save time for writing all of it. So the 1984 Hooded Cobra Commander has a lot of sentimental value for me. Not only did my buddy John have this action figure, he got it mail away. This is how I met Brian, was ironically through the through the Hooded Cobra Commander review that he did. I was scouring through YouTube one night about 7 years ago, I would say, and I was looking for G.I. Joe cartoons, and his channel popped up. I was like, what's this? First time I had ever seen anybody review anything on YouTube. This is when it was still, the reviews weren't as popular. I saw this, like, this is interesting. So I watched it. I was like, oh my gosh, it struck so much nostalgia for me. That's what got me back into collecting G.I. Joe on a regular basis, was this review. So I met a very good friend because of this action figure, and I had a really good friend because that owned this action figure, and that was my friend John Hancock. I had mentioned his name several times before. I finally found him. I got on a website. I can't remember, the People Finder, I think it was, and I typed in his name, and lo and behold, I found like 900 John Hancocks. I'm being exaggerating with that number, but a very common name. Fortunately, it had his picture on there, and I, yes, this is my buddy. This is John. I finally found my childhood G.I. Joe buddy. I shot him an email, so he hasn't responded yet, but I've been looking for that to come up. So I gave him my channel's name so he could hopefully watch this. So John, if you're watching, this review is dedicated to you. 1984 for G.I. Joe, or Cobra, was a very good year. Before that, G.I. Joe, the Joe team had most of the action figures. Because when it was released, Cobra only had a few. There's the mail-in Cobra Commander, there's the Cobra Trooper, and the Cobra Officer. So those were meant to be army built. But 84 Cobra really got some great figures. They got some individual figures. They were individualized, and some very good vehicles. So 84 gave us the Baroness, Firefly, Scrap Iron, Storm Shadow. We also got Zartan, Wild Weasel, the Stinger driver, Copperhead with the water moccasin. Of course, Wild Weasel came with the Cobra Rattler, and Zartan with his swamp skier. But 84 also gave us Hooded Cobra Commander. He was a mail away. Let me pull him up off of Yojo. It reads, um, is from Series 3 in 1984. Hooded Cobra Commander was first available in mail order in 1984, never released in stores. Hooded Cobra Commander was available mail order between 1984 and 1990. He had a good run for 6 years, so he is in no way rare on the aftermarket. But in 1992 and 93, he was available as the mystery figure included with the collector's kit. I'll show you a picture of that. Hooded Cobra Commander was finally discontinued in 1994 when the entire G.I. Joe line was discontinued. 94 was the end of the vintage line. His original retail price was $1.75. Can you believe that? Pardon me for not looking at the camera. I'm reading off of yojo.com here. Plus 3 flag points. So you had to buy 3 G.I. Joe action figures, which I think were like $2.99. So that's $9 worth of action figures to get the flag points plus $1.75. But you still came out on top with this. It was a fantastic, he's a fantastic figure. Needless to say, a very popular figure. We did not see another Hooded Cobra Commander until the 1990s, which I believe was 1991 when we got, 93, my apologies, got the black version of Hooded Cobra Commander that came with the Battle Core line. You could see his hood was shortened a little bit and the eye holes were made bigger. They shortened the hood so you could get the head on the ball joint to work. The collector's kit. Now let me pull that up and read that to you guys too. I didn't know about this until I did this review. The collector's kit was a green plastic case. This is what it looks like. I seen this on the aftermarket and thought, okay, and I never bought it, but now I wish I would have. This came out in 1993 from Hasbro Direct. Everything that came in the kit was packaged in a sturdy green plastic box, which is pictured above. The cover from the box is the same art as the 1992 catalog. The collector's kit was packaged inside this box. Came a mystery figure with a file card, and that was this Cobra Commander. The two plastic trees of weapons, a collector's book, and a pack of G.I. Joe trading cards. The kit sold for $19.95 plus 4 flag points. The box itself has 2 cardboard dividers, which I'm pretty sure will raise the value if you have those, because they got damaged or lost or whatnot, that slide in and out to divide the box. The box itself has an interesting history. At one time, it was sold in stores in black plastic with a different cover attached to it. However, in 1996, the box was colored black and had Darth Vader attached to it and was sold as a Star Wars collector's case. So that's when the anniversary of Star Wars came out, was in 96. And that was when I started collecting Star Wars very heavily, because G.I. Joe, I just lost interest, for not total interest, but I had lost some interest in it. I was more focused on getting Star Wars figures by that time. So this Cobra Commander is without a doubt popular, and as we know, popularity fetches a higher price. And we'll get to that later and in my upcoming segment of Byron's Gripes. But until then, let's go ahead and take a look at this action figure. He is pretty nice. The value goes up when the gold paint on this is a little more pristine, so keep that in mind. All right, so here he is, Cobra Commander. I have version 1.5 out to show you. It is the same uniform, just a different head. So this one has the Pac-Man ghost as its more, no, just a nickname for it, because his hood does look like a Pac-Man ghost. You can see he has kind of a bored look to his eyes, but that's okay. He was more commonly seen in the cartoon in this version. This is his more ceremonial uniform. You could see that he has the red symbol on the front. He doesn't have the officer symbol because he does stand out from the rest of the figures. He's wearing a red shirt underneath his jacket, which is double-breasted. You can see buttons down the front there. He has a belt that wraps around that used to be in gold. Here on the back, he has the charger for his Venom laser. Pretty nice. This is an iconic laser pistol. This plugs right into the back. This is his charger to charge up the pistol. Down here on his leg, he has a stiletto, which was originally in gold. On this leg, he has a gold stripe. I thought this was such a cool feature on this figure. I was really into that style. Any action figure that had stripes down the legs, I really liked. His pants are stirrup pants that wrap over, that go over his boots. Kind of looks like he's wearing spats in a way. He does have black shoes, black gloves. Great figure all in all. His head does not move up and down. As I had mentioned before, the 1993 Hooded Cobra Commander, when he came out, his head went up and down, but his hood was also shorter to accommodate for that play feature. The file card that I have, I'm assuming, came with that carrying case that I showed. The mail away had a white tab that went across the top that had a flag point, but it also had a red back. This is just a plain cardboard back. And this one reads Cobra Commander, Enemy Cobra or Enemy Leader. File name is classified. Primary military specialty is intelligence. Secondary specialty, ordnance, experimental weaponry. Birthplace is classified. His grade is Commander-in-Chief. Middle paragraph reads, absolute power, total control of the world, its people, wealth, and resources. That's the objective of Cobra Commander. This fanatical leader rules with an iron fist. He demands total loyalty and allegiance. That was highly portrayed in the cartoon. His main battle plan for world control relies on revolution and chaos. He personally led uprisings in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and other trouble spots, he's responsible for kidnapping scientists, businessmen, and military leaders, which he also did in the cartoon, then forcing them to reveal their top-level secrets. Bottom reads in a quotation, Cobra Commander is hatred and evil personified. corrupt, a man without scruples, probably the most dangerous man alive. Oh, not bad for a used car salesman, huh? So there's something I do need to point out. He can yellow. You can see his waist piece is starting to get a little bit darker. The crotch uh, breaks off fairly easy, so you'll find a lot of these on the aftermarket with the broken waist piece or crotch, as it's known. Oh, so this figure, wow, just so many great memories with him. I remember the day John got this guy. Came over, went over to his house as I did almost every Saturday morning, and he said, "Look what I have." It was Hooded Cobra Commander. Uh, he got a lot. Oh, excuse me, got a lot of play time. Um, John did have this Cobra Commander, but I don't recall ever playing with him. I don't think he had him down here in Arizona. I think it was up in Colorado with it at his dad's house, but we did have the hooded version, and he got a lot of playtime. And I remember just studying this action figure, and I was just so impressed with it. Everything about him, just it was regal, just an amazing, amazing action figure, and I still feel that way. And the day I bought him, I was thrilled to have him. I Yes, I finally have one. Um, Never had him as a kid, and I wanted him pretty desperately. Um, but I now have him as an adult, and that's the beauty of it. That's why vintage things are so popular right now, as people my age, a little bit younger, are getting nostalgic for the things that they had as kids. So finally have him. So thank you guys for to my recent subscribers. Thank you very much for finding my channel worthy enough for your subscriptions. I do greatly appreciate that. It's a humbling experience for me when I see my subscription numbers go up. That lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and um, that you guys find my content, find my videos entertaining enough to earn a subscription. So thank you very, very much for that. Um, Even when the numbers do go down, I mean, the numbers have been waxing and waning since I started, and I'm sure every person runs into that. I see that more as constructive criticism, to really focus more on putting out better videos and just working a little bit harder. Um, I like to add my own personal flair to this. Everybody, it's more of a that do these reviews. It's more of a show and tell. But as you guys know, I like to incorporate my childhood memories in with these action figures. So um, this segment, my favorite segment, Byron's Gripes. I do it for entertainment purposes. I don't do it to pick on eBay or the sellers. I do pick on the prices though. As you guys know, some of these prices are just totally off the wall, and I very seldom will quote an auction price because those are always changing. And unless it's relevant, like right now, an auction just ended. Um, so this one sold with 12 bids for $25.51. I'm going to put that deal today. He's not complete, but it looks like his gold paint looks good. So as I aforementioned, the better the paint, the better the price he fetches. Here's another one that's incomplete. It says wrong crotch. Um, so he has a different waist piece. I'm not sure who it is, but it's a dark blue to match his uniform. $23.99. So I'm going to put that up a deal of the day. This will be a build on budget guy. where you could just go, pay this low price. The gold paint is pristine on him, on this one, and you could just buy the waste piece later and still save a lot of money even with shipping. Um, Here is one that's complete. The gold paint is very good, $45 or better offer. Here's one incomplete, $34.99. I'm going to put the 45 as deal of the day because the paint looks really good. Here's one that comes with the file card and two pistols, $89.99. No, thank you, sir. That's just a little bit too much. Or better offer. So this individual is softening the blow. Here's another complete one. Looks like the paint is rubbed off on this one, $39.99. So I'll put that in with deal of the day. Here's another one, incomplete. Paint looks rubbed off. And that's something that they really didn't improve upon until like 85 or 86, where the silver paint or gold paint would rub off real easy. They reformulated it. So it's something very common that we run into. $42.99 for that one. Here's another one, incomplete, $33.99. I'll put that deal of the day. Here's another one complete with the redback file card, $75. Giving the price of the redback file card and the pistol by itself, I'm going to put that with deal of the day. Here's his head, $5.99. His torso with the belt that still has the paint, $12. I'll put that with deal of the day. The Venom laser pistol itself, $24.99. That is just ludicrous for that. Here's another one, $55 or better offer. That's complete. Here's one with the accessory pack pistol. It's blue, $49.99. There's another one that's complete, $49.99. Another one incomplete, $49.99. Another one for $49.99 with the light blue pistol. $49.99 seems to be about the average. Here's one with an uncut redback file card complete, $54.99, deal of the day. Here's one with an AFA grade at $249.99. I think not. $40 incomplete. Another one, $39.99 incomplete. Another one with the light blue pistol, $40. Here's the redback file card, $42.49. Here's another one with the file card like I have, $199.99 or better offer. Thank you so much for putting that or better offer. Plus free shipping. Hey, thank you. I'm starting to run into people that do the or better offer and they will only come down $1. And what's the point in putting or better offer other than attracting people? If you're not going to come down on the price, just in my opinion, don't do or better offer if you're not going to come down very much. But that's just my opinion. Here's another one. The gold paint is pristine on him, $40. I would put it up a deal of the day, but there is a sickening trend going on where people really ramp up the price on shipping. He wants $17.20. This is $3.45 shipping on this guy. I really don't mind if you make it $2 or $3 off of shipping, that's fine. But if you're going to really make shipping this expensive, just sell it for a higher price. Don't torture us, please. $16.99 for the file card. Here's another one with an AFA grade of 90. So that's pretty much right out of the plastic bag. $550 or best offer. A file card like what I showed you guys, $21.24. His legs $17.99. Here's one for $140, complete, great paint. The paint on it is great condition. $140 with an uncut red file card. His torso $19.99. Here's another one, $99.99 or better offer, complete. If you scroll through my videos, you'll see I did a review last October on the holographic Hooded Cobra Commander. This person might not know this, but they're selling theirs as a 1984 Cobra Commander. They want $100 for that. No. It's a modern action figure. It came with a comic book 3-pack. Here's another one with a file card, $82.99 or best offer. His arms $19.99, torso $6.99. I'll put this with deal today because the paint looks good. So if you have one with the paint rubbed off on the belt like I have, that is a good replacement part. Another one, $54, $12 for the torso, $80, reduced 25% from $106.99. Comes with 2 pistols and a file card. I'll put that with deal of the day. $73.10 with the file card and pistol. $39.99. Incomplete. His legs $11.99. The Venom laser pistol $29.99. Here's one that comes with the redback file card, complete, $159.99. Another one $69.99, and there are several pages, so I will just leave it off with that. Great action figure altogether. Hasbro really did a wonderful job with giving us this figure. Like I said, he didn't come packaged until 1993, 9 years after this one was released. And when I saw that, I grabbed it right away. There was no hem-hawing around about, oh, well, what should I get? I saw it. I always wanted one, so that was my chance to get a Hooded Cobra Commander. And I love that figure to this day, the 1993 version. So, needless to say, this figure is in my top favorites. A lot of very good memories. It introduced me to Brian. It also belonged to a very dear friend. So, John, if you're watching, we got to catch up, dude. Man, do I miss you. I didn't have a chance to say goodbye when he moved. He went up for Christmas vacation and never came home. And we were in the same classroom together finally in the 6th grade. And I remember coming in to the class and seeing his empty desk every day after that, and it hurt. It really did. It hurt seeing his desk empty because I didn't have a chance to say goodbye to him. I remember our teacher, Mrs. Davis, Jackie Davis was her name. She asked me to gather up all of his belongings from his desk and bring them home to his mom. And that hurt even more because it felt like I was just gathering up belongings to a person who had passed away, and it still hurts a little bit today. But the following year in junior high, I met another guy that filled John's shoes, and he and I are still very close to this day. So and there are no shortage of best friends for people. uh, but one door closes, another one opens, kind of thing. But yeah, very, very good memories of this action figure. For those of you who are concerned about Brian, I just recently spoke to him. He's feeling a bit better. He's still struggling, but he wants you guys to know he's thinking of you, and he's trying his best to get his life uh, back in order to where he can start shooting videos. So he just has some personal things that he's working on right now, and get back to his videos as soon as he can. He misses you. He misses doing these videos. So anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Appreciate you guys sticking with these videos to the end. Please stay safe out there. Remember, safety, sanitize, 6 feet, the triple S. I thought we were out of the COVID crisis, but the Delta variant has taken over. A lot of states are in red again. Status red or whatever it's called. I can't remember why, but I know it's known as being in a red condition. That means it's critical. A lot of people who aren't vaccinated are getting the Delta variant of the coronavirus. Death tolls are stacking up. Hospitals are filling up. Rooms that used to be private rooms are now adding extra beds to those to double up to accommodate the patient load, so they could free up ICU beds, free up more beds on general floors to make them back into COVID units. So far, from what I can understand on the CDC, that the vaccine is keeping people safe from the Delta variant, but they are still encouraging us to wear masks. Every state is individualized. If the masks are mandated. Arizona is not yet mandating masks again, but I still have to wear it out at work. Never stopped, actually. So there are a lot of my coworkers, I still don't know what they look like. I just see this, we look like a bunch of Cobra troopers wearing masks. So you guys, please get vaccinated. Speak to your doctor. Discuss it with your family. It's the unvaccinated who are getting sick from this and dying. And I saw in the news last night that there is another variant to the virus. It's the Lambda variant. It was seen in South America. And they're saying this is even more contagious. So guys, please seriously consider getting a vaccine. They're not in short supply anymore. You don't have to fight to find a location for the vaccines. A lot of places are just walk-in now to get the vaccine. There's no cost to it. It's billed through your insurance. If you don't have insurance, it's covered by the government. So it is free to you, not to your insurance or to the government. So please consider it. I want to see you guys around a lot longer. I had the virus, and I had a very mild case of it, and believe me, you don't want it. Yeah, there are side effects to the vaccine. I have discussed this before. You first time your arm is sore. Second time around, you might get a slight fever. You get chills. That's just your body's immune response. That means the vaccine is working. Your body recognizes it and is attacking the vaccine. But that's how your body works. your white cells copy the DNA and remember it of any virus. It's, a cold virus, let's say, that your entire family has a cold, but you don't. Why? Because you already had that specific cold virus. It's known as a rhinovirus. Rhino meaning nose. So your body remembers these things, and that's how these vaccinations work. It gives you immunity. So please consult your doctors. You have questions, talk to your doctor. Go to the CDC website. Don't believe what people are saying on social media. They're not the experts. Leave that to healthcare providers. Leave that to your doctor. Leave that to the CDC to get that information and get the accurate information. So anyway, you guys, please remember to be kind to everybody, especially in these weird times. All the fires and everything. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. Especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off for now. We'll see you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. Until then, love, peace, and Cobra grease. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.